Hey, it's Akeem, back with the second edition of Mindset Mondays. So this week I want to talk about our physical health and our mindset towards our physical appearance. Especially with the beginning of the new year, a lot of people start going to the gym. I'm a natural gym rat, so excuse me. I'm in the gym all the time. And one thing I always notice is at the beginning of the year, January especially, it's overcrowded I from the time it opens to the time it closes. Like everybody gets back into this workout routine or tries to or starts one. But usually by March, the gym is back to normal. There's usually, the normal crowded time of the day. We're about 6 p.m. And then after that, it kind of just trickles off for the rest of the year. And by the winter time, the gym is pretty empty actually. So, with that being said, I wanted to address our complete outlook on our mindset on the way we address our physical appearance and our physical health. Too many of us, I've noticed, have fallen into these traps of these gimmick workouts, 30-day shreds, and tummy teas, and all these other quick beach body workouts that people do to start the year and going into the spring for spring break, or like their first their trip in the spring, or to get ready for the summer. Their summer body is another trend that we have where people will stay in the gym 3-4 months of the year, but soon as it warms up, they kind of just let it go, get their body, and just kind of let it ride out for the rest of the year. My big reason for addressing this is because our physical health really affects our mental health. And those two directly coincide. And also with our physical health, how we eat and what we eat also affects the way our mind and the way it operates. So today, I want everybody to take a second and kind of think about the outlook you have on your body. Is it one that you created, or is it one that some trend that you're following, or is it like one of these, like especially nowadays with the body augmentations, is that something you're more so kind of looking to rely on, like, well, I'm just save until I can pay for it? And also think of how that affects how you go through your daily life, as is that affecting what you eat and how you eat? And then also, are you eating to help your health? Are you eating for energy, or after you eat, are you feeling sluggish and tired? These are some things that small things that you can start with to address the way you have you the to address the way you go about your physical health and your physical appearance. My big advice is to turn off social media, get out of the magazines and blogs and whatnot, and figure out what works for you. Take time to learn what foods your body responds to well, what foods energize you, and then also take account into your daily life. Whether, like with me, I work in the service industry, so from the time I clock in to the time I clock out, I'm usually on my feet and moving. So for me, it's a lot easier to maintain a healthy lifestyle even without being in the gym regularly, just because the amount of steps I take and the amount of moving I'm doing with work. Others don't aren't as fortunate. There are a lot more people who work sit down jobs and don't have the opportunity to move throughout the day. So, and on a contrast, they are sitting all day, and then especially with the pandemic now, with people being uh, doing work remote and not actually having to leave their house, which breaks the cycle of a routine. I know a lot of people will get out of work and go to the gym after work, whether it be one every day or a couple of days a week. But now with being working remote, a lot of people don't have that in their routine anymore. So is that something you've cut out unintentionally just because of the circumstances of the world right now? And if so, have you taken steps to make sure you're still taking care of your physical health and making sure you're still getting those workouts, getting those steps in, and breaking a sweat a few times a week in order to help keep your body functioning at its peak level? I just turned 30 last year, and one thing I actually kind of get annoyed hearing is how often people say, "Oh, I'm getting old," or "I wish I had the Megan Thee Stallion knees," or all these little things. And it's actually a lot easier to stay in shape than what we give credit to. So many people look at the big goal of, like, they want a six pack, they want a bigger butt, they want a more toned this, or they want to lose this amount of weight. Start with something small. Start with just making your breakfast something a little more healthy to where it's giving you energy, and switch your coffee for a tea. Instead of eating cereal, go with oatmeal or oats. Some little things like that that can make small, subtle changes to help you propel yourself forward and create healthy habits instead of trend that will eventually fade and lead you back to old habits and kind of put you in that mindset of just going back and forth to where it can affect how you see yourself, how you operate throughout your daily life. So, thank want to say happy full moon to everybody. This is a good chance to start something new, clear out the old. So take a bath, clean your house today, and start this week with some new energy and focus on the things like your mindset on how you view just the world. And now let's add how we're viewing our physical health and our physical appearance. Make sure it's something that's beneficial to you and is going to help you live a healthy, long, full life. Because I plan on seeing 100, and I hope I see all of you there too. Sending you peace, love, and light, and have a great week.